Holy shit! No more power! Are you fucking kidding me? I have no power in my battery! I have no more power in my battery. It'd be really fucked up if that happens, right? And we are back with another live stream on the Twitch streets. Decided to start this one off with a banger. Really love this tune, guys. I really wanted to share it with you guys. So today, another stream. Let me put it on the table. So, I warmed up, played 10 hands, won a stack. Yeah, that's how it goes. Last session, a couple days ago. As you recall, maybe it was one of the first sessions in 30 days, in a month or so. I played terrible. Looking at it in hindsight, a lot of scenarios, I was in the wrong state, you could say. Actually, it's quite interesting. Elliot Rowe, I remember, he's quite big on setting the intention to actually think. And now you're gonna be like, think? Duh. But yeah, actually setting the intention to actually think and think about the right things. Usually, in my experience, when I play bad, it's just because I thought about the wrong things. I was in the wrong state of mind. I was thinking about the wrong things. I didn't set any intentions. I didn't have any goals. I wasn't, as we said in earlier streams, curious, interested, playful. You know, I was not myself. So this stream, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more myself. I actually wrote down deep breath, slow down, and think. That seems like a good mantra. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see if we can put our 200B at work here. There, it's just, yeah, you have varieties of how good someone is, I guess. But let me try to fix these buttons. Hold on 1 second. My computer skills are gonna come in. Let me try to fix these buttons. 1 second. Hotkeys. I want to go to the scene. Wacko show 1. F1. Okay. Okay, this one is actually quite interesting straight away. Big bet here. Yeah, I guess Jack 10 I have to call, but turn is also quite interesting. I have... What do I actually do on the turn? This spot is very interesting since he has like the higher two pairs. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna check, but I could be convinced otherwise. The thing is, any board pair on the river kind of sucks. And will definitely leave me open for getting in trouble. I think I should probably go for a big bet now. Usually on like these 4 straight boards, for example. So any hand, so obviously if a 10 falls, any hand wins, or at least any hand at least chops. But on the same time, he has all the sets, high 2 pairs, and a lot of rivers will basically give him an advantage again. I don't know how hard he's going to, you could say, exploit me, or not exploit me, how much pressure he's going to put on board pairs, but there's obviously quite a lot of board pair rivers. A heart was also not very decent. Let me see. Because a heart, the ace was not a heart. Yeah, the ace was not a heart, so an ace river. I do have the jack of hearts. Probably if you would check jack 10, it's when you don't have any hearts, I guess. Yeah, it says as soon as I have OBS selected, the hotkeys work. As soon as I have OBS not selected, the hotkeys don't work. So if anyone has a solution, please share your solution. In the meanwhile, think I'll use a different solution, which is to use my f4, f5. This will be the temporary solution, so I don't have to switch around tables. If anyone has a solution, let me know. And we are limitless again, guys. 7 deuce suited. Bam! Made an appointment with myself that that's kind of the only funky hand that we're gonna play. And we flop a deuce. Deuce is not a bad hand. Does he flat deuces here on the button? There is a fun player in the big blind, so I guess our blockers are sort of relevant. I'm gonna make a small check raise here. Let's whack Bricky. Boom! Limitless, man. That guy knows something that we don't.
I just showed them drunken style, and I think it's good for poker.
I'm on phone. That really sucks. But some said 4 tables is great, or at least it's a 4-table view where you're not 4-tabling. As explained. You know, when you pass your 30s, mass multi-tabling, and talking to people in Twitch and answering questions, it's a bit too much for a semi-retired poker player like me who doesn't play 6 hours a day, so actually has to think about most of his decisions. Versus the over range, fine. 10-7, it's a bit loose. I'm just gonna fold. The 9s, I'm gonna dunk out. He opened on the smaller side. So I think this board is quite good for me. Board that I'm gonna be doing a lot of dunking on. This board in general is not that good for me, but we're playing against a fun player, so I'll just start off with a bet. Turn is brings a flush, which again I think is better. I think I defend more suited hands than he opens with. Here I got raised with the 7s, and I'm just going to start firing big, I think, on the turn. It was actually an intention from an earlier session where versus fun players we're not really gonna look to slow play strong hands. Actually, I'm gonna go for the triple block here. Could be a little, but I think 9s is like probably the perfect hand to do this with. I get raised. And I think 9s. Would he raise 9s? Don't think so, right? I think we can call with 9s. King 10. Here with the ace 9. Thought I would have bet. Turn good. It's time to start making some big overbets. I think he's definitely connecting sometimes with the ace. There's a lot of hands to get value from at this point versus a fun player, so I don't mind going a little bit bigger. And I also don't mind getting it in. I think he can have ace 8, ace 6. And on the river, I think I'm just gonna go for maximum and hope he has an ace. Another straight. Going to go eat. Best of luck. Thank you very much, Mr. Bricky T. How the pool is, you play or don't play. I think that's probably the correct way to go. Versus plum player, Jack 9 off. All right, plum players usually are a little bit looser. Is that actually good for Jack 9 off? Here with Ace Queen off, I really dislike Ace Queen off. Let's throw out a small 4-bet. We're a little bit deeper. So I think you can actually have like a smaller 5-bet range. Queen high board. Let's start off with a 10%, but I don't really mind checking as well, as the queen high board is quite decent for him. Interesting turn. Should we now just focus on ace king? Or should we let him bluff with something? I think if we have ace queen exactly, let's just go for value. Yeah, this is the great. Let's flop something and get this guy's money. Action ranges, 3 out of 3. Okay, I don't take Campy's response seriously. Campy's gonna say action ranges and then he's gonna hop in the pool himself. So this is again against this guy, so let's see what he does. Is he gonna go all in again? Oh. We have an 8. He didn't barrel. So he probably has something, right? Let's make a mini bet. Ah, he did have something. Just gonna go all in with the aces. Let's see what he thinks about that. Well, this was the Marcel Lusk. If Marcel Lusk would be here, he would give you guys the perfect explanation. Let me try. I will try to explain this hand in a Marcel Lusk way. So what I did is I made a bet so big that he doesn't put me anymore on aces. But then I do turn over aces. Does more blue means more aggressive on the tag? I think if you go hashtag tags, let me help you. Hashtag tags. Here you go. Nightbot helps you. Your top 5, Jared Man, great player. My name is Carl, great player. Goosecore, great player. Crispin Chips, great player. Me? What do you think, Monsieur Wecko? I mean, I haven't showed, in my opinion, anywhere near to my best on 500L Zoom, but I feel flattered. Meanwhile, we call pocket tens versus a squeeze. And I think we have an easy call on a Z flop. Turn is interesting. I think with tens exactly is probably a call again. Tens with a diamond seems like an okay hand, as his squeezing range will probably be more, can I say, high card heavy. So with tens we don't really block we don't really block that much second barrels, third barrels, like ace jack, ace queen, which could put some pressure on my 7s, 8s, low flush draws, 10 jack, jack queen. Jack queen suited, for example, is also more likely than a hand like 10 jack, queen jack off, queen 10 suited, queen jack suited. So I think 10s is an okay hand to call again with on a turn with a diamond. Then else your preferred continue is like 6-7 suited, 9-8 suited. On the river, I think we have a fold with 10s. Holy shit! No more power! Are you fucking kidding me? I have no power in my battery! I have no more power in my battery. Luckily, we don't have a great head. That would be really fucked up if that happens, right? Where's my power? Man, if I had a good hand here, I wouldn't have done this at this pace, obviously. Fuck, we have no timex anymore. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we got squeezed by Mr. Blazes from Kazakhstan. Fun players, so... Or at least I have him as a fun player. Usually a spot where you could at least consider slow playing. Nah, I'm just gonna rip it in. This one I'm gonna bet. This is why I always have a wired mouse. Smart move, kid. Best hair in the pool for sure. Thank you. We chop the kings. I want to thank everyone for joining the stream and for being patient in terms of the four tabling, because yeah, my buttons weren't working. Maybe the buttons are working next time. We ran quite hot this session. We ran really hot. All right, guys, thank you very much. And we'll be back streaming on Monday at 4 again. So see you then.